Hi Sagittarius, this is Tanya from Love Border Tarot. Now I've just done Scorpios. They said there wasn't a problem, but just in case anybody does have a problem, I have the fan next to me and it's on. If the sound of it is affecting the sound in this video, could you please just let me know and I can turn it off? Just it's very, very humid here today and I've got all the videos to get through and I would be probably a sweltering mess by the time I finish them. So if there is a problem with the sound of the fan, then please let me know. Right, okay, so hi Judy, hi Lady Wolf, hi Janet. Right, okay, so if anybody wants a personal reading with me, please click the link below. There is a little delay in the new website. It should be up. It's my birthday on the 15th of December and we're trying to get it up for that. Okay, so I think we're going to be working on it more over this weekend as well. Okay, so if you do want a reading before the new price, and it's just a slight difference, but just click the link and you can book in for that as well. Okay then, Sagittarius, like I say, I've gone, it's not that I've done the business part of things, which I absolutely hate. So we'll go straight in with what I'm picking up psychically here as well. Now, we do have the Virgo moon at the moment, although this isn't a Virgo moon reading. This is just a late Ember reading because I didn't get them out in time. But what I'm picking up psychically is a real feeling of being on your own, okay? A little bit isolation, but I don't think in a bad way, okay? It's almost like I feel here still waters run deep, and I feel there is change coming for you, Sagittarius. If it's not already in, it is. Something in your life is changing, okay? And like I say, we can't rush the winds of change. And I feel you are, this time of isolation or loneliness, I want to say it's not, you this has been your choice, I feel. And it's almost like you've taken yourself out of a situation so that you can actually look, that you can assess, you can really, it's time to, I think, really take stock of your dreams as well, okay? And say, are you on the road to them? You know, can you make them reality? What was real? What was an illusion around you as well? And I want to say that you're protected with this, okay? There's a lot of spirit protection coming in with you. And I do feel, like I say, there's a lot of changes going on within your life, but in a good way. Now, when I first went to tune in, I got the song Bird on a Wire, and I think it's a Leonard Cohen song. And I don't know the words of it, but I feel it's a case of wanting to be free, but taking this time to just sit on this wire like a bird, knowing that you have the wings, knowing that you can actually sort of fly when you want to. But at the moment, it's all about being up there high, looking down, seeing the bigger picture, seeing how your life is evolving or how it has evolved up until now and how you want to change things. So like I say, a lot of changes, but I feel you have been the one instrumental in doing these, okay? Now, what we need to remember as well, they're saying there that Rome wasn't built in a day. So please have patience. You might feel a bit alone at the moment, okay? But this will pass. This too shall pass, okay? So it's just you. Sit there, nurture your dreams, nurture yourself as well, because I really feel this month is going to be a time of you letting color back into your world, okay? And it's almost like it's gradually, everything is coming together for you, Sagittarius. This is what I feel psychically, okay? So when I'm looking at your cards and seeing what I've got here, I do feel there has been an ending of sorts, okay? It's something that has needed to be done for a while, okay? But it's kind of like you put off and put off, okay? But now it's happened and there's still a little bit indecision. Did I do the right thing? Did I not? But it's almost like you were sick of fighting something. I don't feel fighting as in arguments, but sick of putting the face on, sick of trying to get through something, or get through to someone that wasn't getting it. You know, it was almost like there was resistance. And it's almost like you had to change things, okay? You had to change them because things had to change. And you've been very brave in doing that, okay? So I really want to say here, be proud of yourself with this, because it's almost like I feel you realized that you had got stuck in a comfort zone, okay, but that comfort zone was starting to feel uncomfortable, and you knew that the longer you stayed there, the worse it would get. So it's almost like I see you venturing out, okay. Yes, you could now be on your own, but it's almost like I feel this is more of a relief. So there's a gratitude for it. I don't know if some of you have been writing, but I almost feel this time of solitude is a great time to start just writing your feelings. Don't worry about what they are, but it's a time of just writing things down, because I think these will help you in the future. Okay, and it's a way to release as well by writing. So just let that pen go, I think. I also feel as well that when I'm looking at these cards, there's a lot of love around you. And I want to say, don't isolate yourself too much, because there are people there that are willing to share with you, okay, that you can share with as well. Because I do feel there's some work to do on yourself, okay, or work to do on a situation. But it's almost like I don't feel you can do this by yourself, okay? You need the help of others, and I feel that help is at hand, okay? So it's really nice here. You have quite a lot of support with you. Um, I feel like somebody is not liking the decision that you've made. This could be perhaps a water sign, okay? And I feel they're getting quite, it's almost like they're like a dog with a bone. They're not wanting to let go. They're not wanting to accept as well, what you're doing. This could be a family member, it could be a partner, it could be whatever. But I feel this break is what is needed. Okay, so it's almost stick with this break, stick with this being alone. Really take this time to recuperate. Okay, because I really feel you need to boost your energy. I don't know if some of you need vitamins or something like that, but it's almost like I feel some of you might be feeling quite tired, quite lethargic. What I want to say here is I don't feel this is your energy. I feel it's energy that you're picking up from somebody else as well. Okay, and it could be this water sign. So it's almost like I want to say here, whatever this water sign is saying to you, okay, there's quite a lot of emotions involved with it, but I want to say just tell the truth, okay? If you tell the truth, you don't have to get in arguments, you don't have to anything like that. Just tell the truth. This is your time, and this is your time that you're moving on and moving away, okay? But there's going to be this transition, okay? It's not going to be there overnight. I feel the next 6 weeks are going to be crucial in you getting over this hump, or this bridge, or whatever it is you need to cross, okay? Some of you could be looking at new work as well this month. There could be something that is going to cement your future, and your financial future as well. So that is really looking good. And I feel that there could be an earth sign around who is almost like, this earth sign is it's there. There's a lot of praise coming in for you from this earth sign. This could be a boss, this could be a friend, this could be a family member, whatever. It's somebody who is actually behind you all the way. They're there, they're rooting you on. It's almost like I'm seeing Rocky there, and it's like, go on, this is what I'm seeing. And there's a real feeling of safety here, okay? You're feeling a lot better, or you will feel a lot better as we go into September. And it's almost like every day you're feeling more in control of your own life, and every day you're dropping old baggage that you've been carrying for somebody else as well. And I really feel there's a lot of plans coming in for your future, where you want to go, where you've been apathetic, I think, is that the word, apathetic? Where you've been apathetic in the past, you're not now starting to see a way forward, okay? It's almost like the dark clouds have parted to make way for the sun. This is what is coming in, and I really feel there's a lot of clarity of thought. So you're really going to understand and realize how heavy things have been for you. And like I say, I don't think this has all been your stuff that you've been carrying. What I want to say to you as well is really please hold back on maybe drinking, if you take drugs, reckless behavior, anything like that. Please don't please don't fall into that trap, okay? When we're going through a big change like this, it's often easier to try and block it out. But I feel that would bring a lot more problems for you as well, okay? Because I feel all you've got to do is get into sort of mid-October, and then you're going to feel much better. So these changes are coming. They're short. As I said, it's a little patience is needed, but also this time of being alone is massively, massively valuable to your healing. And I feel like this is it. It's say no to the party. I don't know what that means, but say no to the party. This is time to pamper yourself, because I feel by blocking things up, by using substances or anything like that, anything that detracts or what's the word? Distracts. Yeah, that's the word, isn't it? It's the way they're saying it. That sounds really odd. Anything that distracts from your actual feelings is not going to be healthy for you. So you really need to feel these feelings, because I feel your intuition is going to come on point more. You're going to be maybe channeling, maybe getting messages, feeling more connected. There's a big time of healing. And I also feel that there could be somebody new on the horizon as well. I feel this month there could be plans also of somebody coming to visit you from afar. When they're saying afar, I feel this could be somebody from overseas in some way. But there's a real nice feeling with this, and it's almost like I feel you're gonna like this. It's something that you're really gonna look forward to, and I feel there's a big celebration, and also a celebration of life. Now, this could coincide with meeting somebody new. So I don't know if there's going to be a party. They're saying they're clarty party. I don't know what a clarty party is. In Northern England, when we say clarts are like mud, like like if you've been out in the mud, your feet are clarty. Leslie, Virgo's already been done. If you check on the playlist, it's already been done. So yeah, it's almost like a clarty party. So I don't know what this could be, a party that gets a bit messy, okay? But I really like the feeling of it, and I feel that there could be the chance of somebody new coming into your life. This could be somebody you already know, but you haven't looked at in this sense, so they haven't looked at they haven't looked at you in that way. But it's almost like I feel now, because you're alone, or there's something happened where things are going to change here. Yeah, there's no restrictions now where there were restrictions in the past. So this has stopped any planning and stopped. It's almost like thought processes were stopped before they started. But now there's this freedom, which I talked about with the bird on the wire. And this is where I feel there's somebody could step in. Now, I feel this could be an air sign. If not, they have air in their chart, okay? But it's quite innocent, this. It's almost like I'm not seeing this whirlwind romance, and I'm not seeing somebody coming in and whisking you off your feet. I'm seeing kind of like a little dancing around. When we see these animals, when they do like this little dance and they're skirting around the issue, quite teenage, like this is what I'm seeing here. And with this, it's almost like, do you venture into the unknown? Okay. And I feel this is something that you worry about, but give it a thought. Okay. This is it. Don't block it off straight away, because I feel that this could actually be something that is going to be very, very good for you. It's almost like they could tick all of the boxes. Okay. So I think you're going to have this decision on whether you go for this or whether you stay sort of with this freedom that you've got, okay? But I think either way, you're going through a massive transformation this month, okay? A lot more security coming in for you. It's a big change of life for you as well. I think out of all of the readings I've done, this one seems to be the most life-changing, okay? The changes are coming in for you. And I feel, like I say, it's almost, do you step into a relationship or do you just have fun? Okay, you've got to really think about what it is you want, because I also feel that there's going to be a fire sign. And this fire sign is going to help you, I feel. I don't know if this could be a little fling or something like that, but if there's somebody fire around you, I don't know if this is going to be security, or it might not. At first it might be a little bit of playing games, which just say I don't play games. You want to play games, get the Jenga out, because this is almost like I feel this person doesn't want to commit fully, but they still want you around, and so it's up to you. But I feel make them play, make them sort of wait. Okay, this is it. Don't rush into something. I think you need to know that you can trust, and you need to know that you can trust massively before you look at anything for the long-term future. But this month, like I say, I feel there's a great contentment coming in for you, Sagittarius. It's really, really nice. It's almost like, you've stood up for yourself, and you're feeling good about that. Okay, so beginning of the month, I feel a little bit maybe melancholy, but it's more introspection. Okay, this is what I think is needed. And then, like I say, as we get to the end of the month, it's happy, happy days, I think, So I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what spirits have to say for you. Yeah, I really feel it's like your head is switched on at the moment, Sagittarius. I like this. This new moon in Virgo is going to be very important for you as well. New moon in Virgo is going to be a big time for you. I think it's affecting a lot of the signs, quite a lot, this one. So, whoa, that one was flying out. Did you see that? Right, okay, there you go. New direction. And this says, life seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is a divine order to the present circumstance. What appears as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. So this is it, okay? Follow your heart, Sagittarius. Step into your power, and know that spirit are guiding you here, okay? You're not alone. Even if you feel it, you're not, okay? There is a lot of help coming for you this month, and it's almost like there's a direction coming for you that is that you've been looking for a long, long time. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Please let me know if it does, Sagittarius. And like I say, if anybody does want a personal reading with me, please just click the link below in the description, and that will take you to the booking schedule as well. Okay, but all in all, I think it's a good month. I think you want to be proud of yourself. You've done something very brave, Sagittarius. And I think this is going to continue as well, because bravery is always rewarded. Okay, so have an absolutely fabulous night now.